Hello and welcome to another booktube video from me, Lauren, from Lauren in the Books, and I'm in a good mood. I've had a lovely weekend. It's been really, really lovely. I had friends. My friend Dolores from university and her husband Darren came down today and we've just had a lovely, lovely weekend. And then I thought, oh my God, it's Sunday. I haven't filmed a video, but I will be filming my August TBR. Now, my TBRs of late have been sort of a bit thin on the ground in the way of books, because I've sort of been enjoying a lot more sort of like picking things off my shelf, picking things from the library, etc, etc. But this month, I actually have 6 books that I will be reading in the month of August, which is quite a bigger TBR. David's here, he's in his pants. He wants me to put some cream on his mosquito bite. I'll do it in a minute. So I will start with the book that I'm going to be getting to first. I'm literally just about to finish Jamaica Inn, and then straight away, although I am due to start a buddy read, it's supposed to be starting tomorrow, but it might have to be put off because I bought this today. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child Parts 1 and 2. It's not by J.K. Rowling, it's by John Tiffany and Jack Thorne. It's the play, which is 19 years after the Harry Potter books have finished. Am I right? 19 years? 19 years, which actually starts, and I read the first page while I was in the queue waiting to buy it. It starts from when the film and books finish, when they're at the train station. So I cannot wait to read this. So I'm very, very excited. It's sort of like passed me by a bit. I've been like, oh, it's on its way, it's on its way, it's on its way. I wonder when it'll be, the 31st of July, Harry's birthday. And then today I woke up and I was like, Harry Potter comes out today, let's go and buy it. So I've gone and bought it and I will be reading it soon, and I cannot wait to read it and to see what it's all about. It's so exciting. So that's the first book that I'll definitely be reading in August. Then in terms of buddy reads, as I mentioned, I'm due to start a buddy read with some other booktubers tomorrow, and some people have already started, which is the Tidal Zone by Sarah Moss. So this is doing the rounds on booktube at the moment. So I believe this is about a girl. I mean, I won't go into too much detail because there's been some really good reviews on this that will be much better than my blah, 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 blah explanations. It's about a chap called Adam, and he's a stay-at-home dad. His daughter one day just drops down at school and dies. They manage to revive her, and then it's about their life living in fear that this could happen again. And it's also parallel to that is rebuilding. That's not the word I was thinking of. They're rebuilding Coventry Cathedral, which is also running parallel to this. So it sounds really interesting. Like, so much hype has been going on it. Everyone's been really, really enjoying it, and it just sounds like it's going to be brilliant. And the buddy read for that starts tomorrow. So looking forward to that. Another buddy read I will be doing with some booktubers also is The Lesser Bohemians by Emma McBride. This was sent to me from the publisher, and I mentioned this, I think, in books that I want to read during the summer, in the summer book tag. I'll just read off the back again. An 18-year-old Irish girl arrives in London to study drama and falls violently in love with an older actor. This older man has a disturbing past that the young girl is unprepared for. The young girl has a troubling past of her own. This is her story and their story. So yeah, it sounds really good. I just love this front cover. This is a proof copy as well, so this isn't even the finished thing. Like, this is beautiful, and I just love it. And yeah, so that will be starting, I believe we're starting that next year. So that next week. So that'll be exciting to do that. So that's that in terms of buddy reads. I'm sure other buddy reads will happen, but that's 2 buddy reads that I know that are happening really recently. And then I've got my 3 book clubs books that I'll be reading this month. So the first one, not my online book club. My book club at work, we're going to be reading In a Dark, Dark Wood by Ruth Ware. This, I don't have the copy of it because it's at work, but it is about a girl who gets a call from an old friend, and she's having a hen do in a house in a dark, dark wood, and she goes along, and it's a thriller, so it's supposed to be like quite twisty turny. But I saw someone's review of it who actually really enjoyed it, and I remember being surprised because it was somebody that I wouldn't have associated with that sort of thriller book. I have no idea who that person was. I've watched so much booktube, I feel like bleh, bleh. But yeah, so we'll be reading that, so that's quite exciting. She's got a new book out at the moment called In Cabin 10 or something. So I imagine that's quite similar. But I don't mind a thriller. I find them quite palate cleansing in terms of, like, if I've been reading something a bit heavy, it's not, look at me, like I'm on the bloody beach or something. I find them quite palate cleansing, so that'll be quite enjoyable. For my radio book club, I run a radio book club every other month where I read a book and review it and then talk about books of that genre. So I'm going to be talking about, very broad, translated fiction. So this is The Master of Knots by Massimo Carlotto, and this is Mediterranean noir. So this is about a man who ties up his victims and then kills them. I read the first chapter of this during the first chapter tag, which I really enjoyed and was looking forward to reading. So off the back of that, I thought, oh, this will be a nice thing to do. And I've never heard of Mediterranean noir. Like, I feel like that's a new genre I've discovered. So, and I love this front cover. I love yellow books. So, yeah, looking forward to reading that as well. It's quite a thin one, but it's very nice. Europa editions are just so nicely published. And then finally, the other book that I will be reading for my book club online, which next, at the end of August, we will be discussing The Girl with All the Gifts by M.R. Carey. I bought this in a charity shop in Edinburgh when I was up there with Jean and Brittany, which was lovely, and both of them have read it and said it's really good. So this is very, very exciting, and I feel like there's things people have said to me that they've said, oh, I wish you didn't know that, because it's really be fun for you to go to that not knowing that. So I know things about this that I shouldn't really know, which are going to be sort of like spoilerific. So I'm not going to spoil them for you guys, because that's how kind and nice I am. But this should be really good, and I'm hoping this will really, everyone will get really on board with this and enjoy it. So those are the books that I will be reading in August. There'll be other things that I'll be picking up, but yeah, I just thought, normally my TBRs are like, oh yeah, I'll be reading this for book club and this for book club, but I had a couple of buddy reads, and then obviously the Harry Potter's coming out, so those are books that I will definitely be reading. This is it. I'm going to place it up here. Look at this new cactus. He's nice, isn't he? And I hope you are all having a wonderful summer so far. This is a complete diversion from me saying how much I hated summer. I actually had quite a pleasant weekend in terms of weather. It's been about 22 degrees, my optimum degrees. And I hope you're all having a lovely time, and I will see you all again tomorrow for my favourites video. Bye!